You're watching News 9 First at 4.
And it's now 4:32. Time to get up to speed on today's headlines.
Republicans in the State House of Representatives have re-elected Lance Cargill as their Speaker of the House. Now that's for the 2009-2010 term. Republican John Wright challenged Cargill for the nod during the GOP caucus in Ardmore. The vote was by secret ballot. As you've been seeing here on News 9, Cargill is under investigation by the State Ethics Commission in connection with 2004 campaign finances.
Plus, a state leader at the center of an ethics probe facing opposition today. A decision involving Lance Cargill's future as Speaker of the House.
News 9 at 5 with Kelly, Amanda, and Gary.
Oklahoma's leading Republicans challenged for his position as a party leader. State Speaker of the House Lance Cargill is reportedly the focus of an ethics investigation looking into alleged campaign finance violations.
At a GOP retreat in Ardmore today, a fellow Republican from Tulsa challenged Cargill for his chair. Stacey Cameron spent the day in Ardmore, and new at 5, State House Republicans elect their next speaker. Stacey has the developments now live from the state capitol for us. Stacey?
Kelly, Lance Cargill will remain Speaker of the House through the 2009-2010 legislative session. That is, of course, assuming that Republicans maintain their control, their majority in the State House of Representatives. Now, Cargill's leadership came under question last week when John Wright, a lawmaker from Tulsa, announced he would run for the Speaker's chair during a Republican caucus. That caucus, as you mentioned, Kelly, got underway today in Ardmore, and the first order of business for House Republicans electing their next leader in the secret ballot taken just after 9 o'clock this morning. More or less re-elected Cargill as Speaker. Cargill called it a vote of confidence in his leadership. As reported, Cargill is allegedly the target of an ethics investigation dating back to 2004. The inquiry looking into how more than $33,000 was diverted from the state Republican Party and into the bank account of the Oklahoma County GOP. Today, for the first time, Cargill stepped in front of the cameras and denied any wrongdoing.
We complied with the campaign finance laws in this state regarding 2004, 2006, and going forward.
Now, for his part, John Wright from Tulsa wouldn't say that it was the ethics investigation that sparked his run for the Speaker's chair, but he did say this. He looks forward to working with Cargill in the coming legislative sessions. Kelly?
All right, Stacey Cameron for us tonight out of the state capitol. And Republican caucus rules require the vote to be taken by secret ballot. Speaker Cargill's margin of victory is unknown.
From KWTV, Oklahoma City, this is News 9 at 6.
Good evening. Glad you're with us tonight.
Oklahoma's Speaker of the House, Lance Cargill, will retain his position as party leader. Cargill is reportedly the subject of an ongoing ethics investigation dating back to the 2004 election. Well, today, a fellow Republican challenged Cargill's chair. Representative John Wright, a fifth-term lawmaker out of Tulsa, said last week he'd run for Speaker. Wright's announcement came as an investigation got underway into alleged campaign finance violations. But today, Speaker Cargill was re-elected Speaker for the 2009-2010 legislative session. And as far as the ethics probe goes, Cargill continues to maintain he did nothing wrong.
We complied with the campaign finance laws in this state regarding 2004, 2006, and going forward.
And because Republican Party rules require the vote to be taken by secret ballot, Speaker Cargill's margin of victory is unknown.
From KWTV, Oklahoma City, this is News 9 at 10.
With an ethics investigation reportedly targeting his leadership, Lance Cargill faces a serious challenge for position as Speaker of the House. And as Stacey Cameron tells us, fellow Republicans decided the Speaker's fate as a party leader.
Here inside the state capitol is where state Republicans in the House of Representatives take care of their business during the legislative session. But this week, Republicans have retreated to Ardmore for a party caucus. Their first order of business deciding whether or not to elect a new Republican Speaker of the House.
It's a secret ballot.
The secret ballot Speaker Lance Cargill is referring to is a vote by state House Republicans to elect their next leader. The vote, taken during a GOP caucus in Ardmore, comes as the Speaker and his leadership is under investigation for suspected campaign finance violations. And stepping before the camera for the first time since News 9 began running a series of stories looking into the 2004 and 2006 elections, Cargill denied any wrongdoing.
We complied with the campaign finance laws in this state regarding 2004, 2006, and going forward.
The investigation concerns more than $33,000 in campaign contributions. The checks, written by 11 lawmakers in 2004, were made out to the state Republican Party, but ended up being deposited in the bank account of the Oklahoma County Republican Committee. At the time, Cargill was in charge of the Political Action Committee, raising the funds.
We had a very full and frank discussion within our caucus about
the discussion, which included questions about the ongoing ethics probe, took place before House Republicans stepped inside this conference center to decide who would become the next Speaker of the House. John Wright, a fifth-term lawmaker from Tulsa, was the only Republican to challenge Cargill's leadership. And while Wright wouldn't say campaign finance questions forced him into the race for the Speaker's chair,
obviously I voted for myself.
He did admit his one vote did little to unseat Cargill.
They've entrusted again their confidence in Speaker Cargill to continue to lead the House. I look forward to working with him.
Before taking any more questions concerning the alleged campaign finance irregularities,
I very much appreciate you coming down. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Speaker Cargill left the press conference, his leadership intact. Sources close to the Republican Party caucus tell me there was actually a vote today to delay the Speaker's election until December. However, that vote failed by a wide margin. Reporting from the state capitol, Stacey Cameron, News 9.
All right, Stacey, because the vote for Speaker is by secret ballot, the exact margin of victory for Cargill is unknown. Now, assuming Republicans maintain control of the House after next election, Cargill will serve as Speaker through 2010.